Hey YouTube, Joshua C here. In this video I'm going to show you guys how to install this repair kit into this ratchet. So let's begin. Now before I get into the installation portion, I just want to note that the actual repair kit is going to be RKR FC72 and the ratchet itself is the FCF72. An important note though is although it says for this particular repair kit it will only apply to FC72 and FCF72, that it could also be utilized in the 1/4 inch drive counterparts, the TF72 and the T72 as well, with the addition of this critical component, and this is the actual faceplate or the cover for the internals of the ratchet itself. So you're going to need this if you wish to convert your existing TF72 or 1/4 inch flex head variant, or your fixed head variants, your T72, TL72, etc. So let's get into it. So the tools you're going to need are simply a T8 torx with an appropriate driver. In this case I'm using a socket, a bit socket, and a 1/4 inch drive ratchet. And once again, a note, you're going to need a 3/8 inch drive faceplate if you're converting from a 1/4 inch drive ratchet. So let's begin. Here are the parts that should be included in your kit, excluding this faceplate. So please verify that all your components are there before starting. Alright, so the first piece you want to install is the reverse, the selector switch for the on and off. Now you want to place it in such a way that it goes from the inside out. It should wiggle in, and you want to make sure that it's either on the on or off. You can't have it in between, so just pick one, it does not matter. This will provide the basis for the rest of the installation. In this case I prefer it to be in the on position. That's my personal preference. Okay, so now we're going to follow it up with the installation of this piece. And the top hole corresponds with this pivot point, and the spring and the entrapped plunger should go into the bottom portion. Now it is your choice if you want to pre-lube all these components prior to installation. That is your choice. Okay, now that you have your selector switch on your preferred setting, what you're going to do is have it so that the flat portion of this pawl, of this dual pawl, is facing the faceplate. And if you're going to notice on the reverse side, you'll have some dogs or bosses that stick out. These bosses are going to tuck in between the top portion of here and right into that divot. So let me show you. I'm going to get a pointer. So this dog, these bosses should be right here, and you're going to compress the pawl and then install the gear. Alright, so now I'm going to show you in real time. So make sure that that boss is trapped inside there, and you could, if you're careful, slide the gear in like so, and then verify that this is still remain. So that's the way it should be. It should be under tension, and it should be engaging. One of them should be engaging the teeth on the anvil. Okay, this one has the seal on it. Sorry about that. Now would be a good time to install the grease that's provided. In this case it's super lube, which is synthetic grease with polytetrafluoroethylene. But if you wish to install like axle grease, moly, whatever you guys wish. So now I'm just gonna, for demonstration purposes, I'm gonna install the seal. Now you could also install it inside the cover plate if you wish. Make sure it's seated. Okay, now as to make sure that you're not pinching the seal, you're gonna push down and install both of these cover screws. After lubricating it to your preference and installing the two cover screws, Always verify that the function of the ratchet, bam, that's it, you're done. Alright, hopefully you guys found this information useful. Comment, like, subscribe, and you guys have a good one.